Hello, hello, hello. I'm here to bring you an unboxing of Mausolea Oracle cards, and they are made by Lo Scarabeo and illustrated by Jason Ingle. So anyways, there's that, there's the box, and we're gonna unopen this and see how dark these cards are. So let's see. First off, you gotta get it open, right? And how fun is that going to be? So, unboxing of I hope I'm just saying it right. Anyways, and that's gonna go in the trash somewhere. Let me adjust this really quick. There we go. Okay. So right away, open it up. And there's a book inside, as usual, with all the rest. They all come with books most of the time. And we've got the deck, and it is in there in plastic. Hopefully this slide will be so much better than the one I did last night. Have a book, and let's see, how many different languages are there? Looks like quite a bit, but anyways, here's the book. And, la 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 la. Anyways, Oracle of the Souls. And we'll just look at this really quick. It's in English, Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, and I don't know how you say this last name. And I don't know if you can see that because I'm so used to my other camera not doing anything on my iPhone, but there it is, the last name right there somewhere. You can see that. Okay, so table of contents. Oracle of the Soul. Death comes to all mortals, and when their time is upon them, it is but a beginning, a door to another world. Mausolea is a vision of the world beyond, the place our souls may travel to after death. It is a place that is knit together from many of the stories that exist in all corners of the ancient world, full of heroes and gods, of myth and legend. It is the true essence of these personalities and the stories they inhabit that is intended to lend insight and reveal hidden truths of our own lives and the path we travel. The spirit world of Mausolea is comprised of countless realms, and this deck includes 6 of these great kingdoms, each a reflection of our own world. And from each of these has been selected 6 inhabitants who best represent certain qualities and ideals. It is the power of these personalities and traits that illuminate the path before you. 2 methods may be used for reading with these cards: the Way of Halves and the Great Will. And then it just gives you an example of the Way of Halves and the Great Will. So I might be using those. Those will be new spreads with the deck. That's the Great Path, and that is the Great Will. Then it goes on to say about a city and da-da-da-da-da. It tells all the rest of it tells all about the cards, each one of them. So we're just gonna put the book down here, and we're gonna pull out this deck because I've been waiting, and I kind of went a little too late last night. So let's see here. It's wrapped in plastic, of course. So here's the front, one of the cards, the first one, and then here's the back of this deck. So yes, black and white. Nice cardstock too. And if I can get this thing opened, I'm going to, there we go. Alrighty. I'll pull one card out after the end, just to, for those of you who view this video, we'll get to have a message for today. You can watch this. So the very first card that we have is Abraham. Justice of pandemonium. Justice, truth, and duty. And there's that card. And next we have the Traveler, keeper of the crossroads. Restlessness, independence, and appraisal. You guys can always screenshot these too if you want. Then we have the Thinker, the father of knowledge, instruction and intervention. Or is that reinvention? Sorry about that. Now my hand's shaking. What the heck? Not enough coffee this morning or too much? There we go. The Traveler. Next we have the Exile, forsaken soldier, strategy, failure, and trauma. Pretty sure we all go through that too, right? At certain times of our lives. Then we have the Maestro, master of inspiration, understanding, community, and ingenuity. Ingenuity. Don't mind me, I had to do speech therapy at some time when I was in school as a littler kid, because I couldn't say my THs right, or my SCHs, I guess. Next we have Poet of Avon, the storyteller. Fame, stagnation, and pride. And he looks very, very competent, doesn't he? Standing there. Like these cards so far, I didn't think they would, I didn't know how they were going to be. Next we have Hades, Lord of Riches. I don't know how to spell it or say this word. Equanimity, wisdom, and inevitability. There's the words down there, you guys. And there is Hades, Lord of the Riches. Next we have Vanth, caretaker of the lost, respite, assistance, and memory. And I'm noticing that these cards all have a little symbol right there in the middle. But there you go. Try not to get too much light on that. What is my finger holding? What she got in her hand? Let's see, what is that? I don't know. We will find out. Oh, a skull. And the other one had an apple, golden apple. Each one has something in their hand. So, Sharon, or Charon, the ferryman, necessity, focus, and transition. And he has a oar in his hand. I'm noticing that about these cards right now. And there's like a hallway, a pathway that he's having to go through. And where's he going? Is he coming or is he going? Next we have Mother of Dawn. And in her hand, what does she have? Hold on. It's kind of hard to see because my glasses are messed up. Anyways, we'll see. Mother of Dawn, the emissary, beauty, agency, and compassion. And she is a female with 4 hands. Or, yeah, well, there's 4 hands, 4 sets of arms, actually. She's holding something in her hand. What is that? You guys always take a screenshot. And her necklace, it's actually pretty too. Next we have Thanatos, Warden of Dis, completion, support, and expediency. Imagine that, I said that. And he has in his hand a butterfly. How pretty. And on the other hand, he has his club. So here we go. Just making sure you guys can see. Look at that little butterfly. There we go. go. Next we have Nyx, Enchantress of Night, Secrets, Vigilance, and Subterfuge. And in her hand, oh, what does she have? Does she have anything in her hand? Nope, she's just got the moon. There we go. There's that darn moon again. Nice. Next we have Aran, Master of the Great Hunt, Authority, the Hunt, and Natural Balance. And make sure you look and see what he has in his hand. One is a staff. And what is in the other hand? A horn. There we go. Next we have Arthur, the Champion of Avalon, Companionship, Nobility, and Self-Realization. It's different doing it on this camera versus doing it on my web. Next we have the Morrigan, Weaver of Fate, and antipathy. I probably totally annihilated that word. Introspection and opposition. The Morgan. Next we have Morgan Le Fay, the Witch of Ages, Atonement, Growth, and Deceit. And she's got a skull in her hand. Next card is Danu, Mother of Creation, Motherhood, Ferocity, and Creation. Interesting card. It's like she's standing in, oh, what are those called? Those pillars. I can't even think. My mind is like just, I forgot what those are called. Those, oh, what is that called? Somebody can both comment. Next we have Dawn, the Red Shepherd, Just Reward, Evaluation, and Respite. Next we have Ereshkigal, Queen of Shadows, Wrath, Instability, and Suspicion. Next we have the Prince, the Forgotten Adversary, Sorrow, Lost Valor, and Serendipity. Next we have Lilith, Thief of Life, Hunger, Animalism, and Instinct. Imagine when we're hungry and we have no food and we go on our bare instinct, right? Sometimes we have to do what we need to survive. There's nothing wrong with that. Next we have Matyar, Matron of the Blind, Honesty, Shame, and Restitution. Next we have Eternal Servitor, the Ancient Wanderer. And we've got a moon in his hand, or wisdom. Hope, incompleteness, and yearning. But he's got that moon in his hand, and the moon does mean imagination. And there's the There's the ancient wanderer. We have Lady of the Mask, the Shaper, reclamation, vanity, surface appearances. And there we are. She's got her mirror, I'm pretty sure, in one hand, and I don't know what's in the other hand, a staff. But it doesn't show, so you can just use your imagination on that one. We've got Osiris, God King of Duat, and this is about commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. We have the moon, and we have the pyramid in here, and we have his one thing he used, his one staff, and then it looks like a whip on the other hand. I don't know. But this is Osiris. Next we have Matriarch, Mother of Homestead, rejection, opportunities, and consequences. And she's, this feels like more of the Egyptian now coming in, kind of an Egyptian type of world because of the tombs in the background and the staff in her hand and just the drawing symbology and stuff. Oh wait, look at that. That's cool. There's like a city. I've seen a picture of that where they had like, they built into the cliff walls. They built into the homes. That is so cool. I love that. Then we have the Golden Empress, Jewel of Abydos. Yeah, I think I said that right. Potency, confidence, and magnetism. Interesting colored card here. We have Hathor, Mistress of Harmony, Mediation, Communication, and Culture. There's the card. We have Anubis, Arbiter of Truth, Preservation, Neutrality, and Obligation. La da 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 da. See, definitely set in the Egyptian times, it looks like. Now we have Set, the Prince of Avarice, short-sightedness, ambition, and narcissism. Interesting. Narcissism. That would just have to come up now, wouldn't it? And we all face that at some time in our life, realize that we've been dealing with them or that we have it in ourselves. I believe everybody has a part of that in their life, though, somehow. El Shaddai, the Radiant Lord, wisdom, paternalism, and kindness. Nice. We have Abaddon, overlord of the abyss, pestilence, corruption, and malice. And yeah, he looks like he's kind of got some grasshopper legs attached to his body. There's the card, and in we go. There's his little grasshopper legs. Where's it going? Then we have Jean the Maid, guardian of saints, humility, disillusionment, and champion. We have the Leper King, sword of law, bravery, self-discipline, and faith. We have the ageless, the light in the darkness, healing, graciousness, and acceptance. And last but not least, we have the keeper of whispers, the mad prophet, curiosity, madness, and forbidden knowledge. What is in his hand? Light. White flame light. Okay, so there's those, and I'm going to do one card pull out of this. Let's see. Got to get rid of the energy on this and put mine in. And we're going to take a couple seconds so I can get grounded on this and see if I can go ready to pull. And in the meantime, here's the back of this deck. And it comes in all those languages. There you go. Okay. I'm going to see how this deck, what is it that this deck would like everyone watching this video to know? How's this deck? What is it that this deck would like everyone watching this video to know? And how are you going to work with me? How are you going to work for others too? So I'm kind of like throwing in a million zillion questions here. So what is it that is most needed to know today for anyone that watches this video? What is it that Spirit would like them to know? It's like I have to... Okay, we have a card and it fell out. It is Lady of Mask, the Shaper. Reclamation, vanity, surface, and appearances. Imagine that. Of course, here I go and laugh about it a little bit. So we're going to take the book wherever I stuck it. I hid it under here. We're going to look up the Lady of the Mask. And hopefully these are done in order, but they're not. Oh my goodness. So I have to look for them. Hold on 1 second. These are not in any type of order, so one second. I should have just slow-moed this part while I look. There we go. Okay, so it's story time, you guys. Enjoy. Alrighty, so I'm gonna hold it right there and see how this resonates with you today. So the Lady of Mask dwells on a vast and desolate plain, dotted with the petrified remains of the dead gods, those who have no faith or worshippers to animate them. Using the fading remnants of their power, she reshapes the physical appearance of the souls who seek her out for a price. But this change is pure vanity, changing nothing of who they are at core, or even how the actual lady even how the actual powers in Mausolea who see truly perceive them. The Lady of Mask can grant us a costume only, useful to boost the confidence if it reflects who we are or wish to be. We should remember, however, that when it comes down to what matters, we're fooling no one. So the domains are reclamation, vanity, and surface appearances. So, hold on, okay. And this person would belong to, because it does, the Empire of Urkala, which would be, so that's going to be important for you guys to know. So a realm of bright and dark dualities. In Urkala, sorrow and joy are shared and balanced in equal measure. The gods of Urkala value obligation and sacrifice. Few who enter this domain are ever permitted to leave again. To dwell in Urkala is to accept the obligations of society, to seek a simple, finite existence, and to understand the balance between one's rational mind and one's emotional experience. And so there you guys have it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's like the last one of that kingdom. So that's this book. There we go. This deck. I hope you enjoyed this reading and the unboxing, and I appreciate you for being here, and thank you. And if you like the deck, let me know what you think about it. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.